Good afternoon or early evening here in Monmouth, Oregon from the new PE building. Matthew Vincente Palumbo here for Woo TV and Great Northwest Athletic Conference action between the top team in the conference, the Montana State Billings in the Yellow Jackets, sporting a 19-4 overall record, 10-1 in conference play. Western Oregon coming in 10-11 on the season, 3-7 in the conference, losers of 2 in a row. And we are going to see some exciting players coming right out of Montana State. In the backcourt, it'll be Aspen GC, 5'8" junior, 2-year varsity player from Fort Benton. 3-year starter from Montana State at forward, 6'2" senior transfer. Cola Bad Bear wearing number 10. Shayla Montague, might remember her from a year ago in this building, 5'11" senior, 4-year varsity player from Billings West in Billings, Montana. Courtney Nelson, the other guard, 5'8" junior from Scobie, Montana. And it will be Deani Boyce, 5'11" junior, 3-year varsity from Winfred, Montana. Depleted roster for the Lady Wolves tonight, but don't let that discourage you. Even though they've lost 2 in a row, they are coming back into a building where Callie McClave scored 20 points in the last second quarter that she played here. It'll be Trinity Youngblood wearing number 1 and starting at 5'8" junior from Tampa, Florida. Corvallis, Oregon's own Callie McClave, 5'9" senior from Corvallis, Oregon, owner of a new career record, 31 points a week and a half ago. Bella Petrojetti, guard, a junior transfer from Medford, Oregon. Allie Harmon getting the start tonight from Kelso, Washington. Senior 5'9" guard, and holding down the middle tonight will be Jody Noyes. Absent and missing, glaringly, will be Anna McClave. Anna McClave, unfortunately, suffered an injury and will undergo some form of surgery to that injury, and her season now gone. 9 months of recovery, according to Anna McClave. In the middle, it's going to be difficult tonight not having the services of Kylan Dawkins, but she is slated to play on Saturday. Top of the conference, like I said, the Yellow Jackets, 1-game lead over Western Washington. And look to that game actually at the end of the season, I believe February 22nd in Billings, Montana. There's not much separating that 10-1 and 9-2 mark for the Vikings. And the tip will be controlled by the visitors. Number 14 team in the country. Clearly going to go on and play postseason basketball. It'll be about seeding and bye. Bad Bear has it against Jody Noyes. Little small hook in the middle. Soft touch and out, and Noyes will come up with the rebound. Trinity Youngblood going to have to come up big tonight. She'll be running the helm. Could have that little triple-double kind of magic in her. Certainly can score. Very good at assisting the offensive starting. Callie McClave down low, up and under with the left hand, and it's a great start for the Wolves. This series has been dominated by Billings, 9-31 in 40-plus meetings. They met a couple times a year ago, a tough 1-point loss here in Monmouth, and then it was a 15-3 quarter in Billings that saw the Yellow Jackets take out the Wolves by 19 a year ago. Long three is off. Callie McClave able to get the board. Very well done. One and done, Aspen GC, but the turnover by the Wolves, and they'll come right back with GC running the point. Drops it to Koala Bear, top of the key 3, and that's easy buckets for somebody that scored 27 when they met a month ago. Head coach Kevin Wooden in his 20th season. Very pedigree, 13 of the last 17 years. Another turnover as it was Petrojetti trying to get the ball down to Callie McClave. GC has it, picked up on McClave down low. And a great look, but a missed shot by Billings down low. And they got the offensive rebound. They'll kick it over, and they will restart. Great defense and coordination right now from the Wolves. Courtney Nelson missing that easy layup. Montana State now up by 1 with that three-pointer by Bad Bear. 2 minutes gone here in the 10-minute first quarter. Callie McClave looks down low. Noyes has it. Little jump hook, misses everything. And the rebound by Shayla Montague. Montague will run the point. Picked up by Harmon. Boyce has the ball. Boyce, another big-time scorer, has done well here in Monmouth over the past few seasons. Ball out loose. GC has it. Under 10 on the shot clock, and traveling going to be called on Billings. A nice start right here for the Wolves. And seeing first action coming off the bench. I was going to ask Coach Petros about this, but now I know the answer. It is Kaya Kanoho coming in, freshman guard, and they'll get Jody Noyes some much-needed rest. Nice thing to see so far. Game clean, no fouls called, just a few turnovers. Youngblood picked up by GC, out by the logo. McClave sets a little pick. They'll kick it over to Harmon. She's open for three. She misses everything. GC picks up the rebound, looking to go in transition. Setting up the offense, kicks it over to the right side. And Billings again trying to build upon this lead. Going to get a moving pick. Back-to-back turnovers for the Yellow Jackets. Cola Badbear's first foul. Again, that's going to be important. She is a significant cog on the offense and defensive side of the ball. Montana State, 1 of 5 to start the game. Harmon back over to McClave. Kicks it back down to Harmon, 15 on the shot clock, looking for somebody to come into the middle. Picked up on a double team. They'll get it to Youngblood. She goes up and under, she gets it out, and GC steps into the passing lane, and more turnovers plaguing both teams. Out on the break, Montana State had an easy look at it, but they are not able to convert, as it was Deani Boyce out in front of everyone, but she'll be fouled by Youngblood, sending the Yellow Jackets to the free throw line. Deani Boyce, the second leading scorer on the team at 14.8 a game, and a stellar free throw shooter at nearly 88%. First one is good. Now the second attempt. Good. And Montana State Billings now. Little mini run, 5-0. Kanoho at the point. Bright future for her and the Wolves, I believe. McClave over to Harmon. Harmon looks down low. Youngblood wasn't there. They'll reset back out to Kanoho. Back over to Youngblood. Baseline jumper. Good look. In and out. Into the front court comes Courtney Nelson. Coming off the bench will be Greta Baker for the Wolves on the next dead ball. 4 minutes gone. 5-2. Montana State on top of the Lady Wolves. Callie McClave doesn't get in front of GC. She shoots and gets the kind bounce. GC scores her first points of the game. Petrojetti has yet to take a field goal attempt. They'll go into Youngblood, just missed that baseline jumper. Harmon right back to Petrojetti. Nice little two-person action, but again, the turnovers are mounting. Really making a concerted effort to get into the paint. The Wolves are looking to score down there and make the officials make some calls. Foul is going to be called. Another offensive foul on Montana State. Sloppy start on their execution in their half-court sets. Making a wonderful return to the new PE building as Harmon and Petrojetti will go out. Coming into the game, Hannah Hopkins and Greta Baker. Again, only 9 players available for Coach Petros in her first season. 8-3 here in the building, but have yet to win here in the new year. Youngblood has it, gets it over to Kanoho. She does a little hesitation dribble, uses her pivot foot, steps back, fades away, gets it. Callie McClave fights and gets an offensive rebound. Picks up her dribble, kicks it out top. Kanoho now wants to dribble drive. She goes up and under. No foul called. Tried to pick up a loose ball, but can't get it. Tough shooting for the Wolves right now. GC steps back, great rotation on the shot, misses it, tip back out. Rebound goes to the Wolves. And Greta Baker, Youngblood now in transition. Stops, and nice drop pass to Callie McClave. Her first bucket, 7-4. Wolves trailing by 3. Next dead ball, we'll have our first media timeout. good start for the Wolves. Again, this is a team, number 14 in the country, used to having a large margin of victory. And now another turnover forced by the Wolves defense. Callie McClave comes out with the steal. Youngblood in the front court. Takes her player one-on-one, goes up strong, and she will earn a trip to the free throw line, and we will see those free throws most likely after our first break, but let's wait to make that official. Officials do call the timeout. It will become immediate timeout. Wolves trailing by 3. 7-4 here on Woo TV. Nearly 6 minutes gone here at the new PE building on Woo TV. Matt Palumbo here. Turnovers, the story of the game so far for both teams. A combined 8, 4 apiece. What Montana State's been able to do with them is convert them into 5 points, and they've been 5 fast break points, so they're getting easy buckets. The shooting, not good for either squad, both 2 of 7, so a combined 4 of 14, and it'll be Trinity Youngblood at the free throw line with a pair. Youngblood's first free throw is through, and it is good. Youngblood steps up. Cool as the other side of the pillow, as our man Stuart Scott used to say. Easy buckets now. Wolves within 1. Down low, Callie McClave in trouble. Great alteration to the offensive set by Coach Gibbons. Easy bucket for Billings as they go down low to Boyce for the easy bucket. Great spin move from Hannah Hopkins, stopping everybody in tracks. She'll have to follow her own shot, and she'll get it. She had everybody gasping in the crowd. But it was great for Hannah Hopkins, who stuck with it. Callie McClave almost comes up with the steal. Now GC gets it. Step back 3 in rhythm. It's off to the right. Rebound will go to Conahoe. She has McClave on her left. She'll stop back, give it to her. Could be an open three-point shot, but she'll go out to Conahoe. Baseline jumper in rhythm. She misses everything. And now transition offense for Zahn and the Yellow Jackets. Could have been called for the carry, but she goes underneath. And Conahoe's able to stop Boyce from getting the easy bucket. 1-point game. Youngblood spreading everybody out. It'll be Petrojetti coming back into the game, getting some meaningful rest in that first quarter. Callie McClave down to Youngblood, posting up, goes up left hand, misses it. Boyce will get another rebound. Zahn will come into the front court and try to attack this Wolves offense that has already forced turnovers early. Down low, little baby hook coming off the right side. Beautiful play from Natalie Andreas. Easy bucket for the senior from Yakima, Washington, 8-11. Yellow Jackets on top of the Wolves, approaching 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Greta Baker goes up strong with the left hand and does what you need to do in a game like this. Make the officials understand who's going to be the aggressor. Danielle Zahn will pick up her foul, but it looks like they're actually going to go with Chloe Williams, and they'll call a foul. Jody Noyes comes back. Conahoe comes out. Harmon will come back in. Youngblood gets her first rest. And Petrojetti coming back in. So Petrojetti, Hannah Hopkins, Allie Harmon, Jody Noyes, and Greta Baker at the free throw line now for a pair of free throws. In and out. Greta Baker on the season has played 19 games. Hasn't started any of them. Played 162 minutes, averaging a couple points a game. She'll hit 1 of 2 and draw the Wolves within 2. Zahn, backup point guard, initiating the offense. They're looking down low for Nelson on Petrojetti. She moves her feet well. Great double team. Easy look for the Montana State Billings Yellow Jackets, but they miss, and they are not shooting the ball well from distance. Wolves have an opportunity to tie or take the lead on this possession. 3 of 11, the visitors struggling in the new PE building. Hannah Hopkins taking her time, gets over to Petrojetti. She puts it on the deck, goes up strong right hand. It is blocked away very nicely by Natalie Andreas. GC comes back into the game, and heading back to the bench will be Chloe Williams. 1:37 remaining in the half. Taking it out underneath. Harmon has to get it in bounds, gets it to Petrojetti. She'll go down low to Noyes. Noyes steps back, baby jumper, hits it. We got a tie ball game. Nice defense from Courtney Nelson, but Noyes taking advantage of her size and hits the jumper, tying up the game at 11 apiece. 11-11, make a wish, everybody. Nelson has it, Petrojetti, great moving of her feet. Zahn, step back, easy three. Flashes those fingers, takes her shot the way she wants it. Hannah Hopkins has it. This is the largest lead for the second time for the Yellow Jackets. Once leading 5-2. Greta Baker has it. She'll go down low to Noyes. Just hit that jumper. She takes the shot. A little long. She gets the offensive rebound. She'll go up strong. And all the contact, but no foul call. Goes out of bounds off the Yellow Jackets. Lucky break as we take a look at Coach Kevin Wooden. 600 winning percentage, 335 and 224. Used to winning. Only conference loss did come to Western Washington, and they'll play in that season finale. Could be for all the marbles. Noyes gets it out. Now we've had reverse to Harmon. Harmon drops it down to Noyes. Kickball going to be called on the Yellow Jackets. Caitlin Grossman reaching out her right foot, kicking it away. 24 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 41-7 left in the first quarter. Noyes. Petrojetti step back three in rhythm. Short with it. Nobody able to go run after that ball, and it will be side out going back to the Yellow Jackets, up by 3. Roughly a 4-second, make it 3.9 differential between play clock and shot clock. Wolves have been good on defense, like I said, forcing 4 turnovers. Not capitalizing the same way the Yellow Jackets have. Zahn just hit the 3 that gives us the difference in the game. Dribbling the air out of the ball right now. She'll be picked up by Hopkins. Nelson has it. They'll go back out to Grossman. Grossman, Zahn working on the perimeter. Great switch out from the Wolves, and they have got the Yellow Jackets in trouble. They'll step into the 3, and they will miss it. It will go out of bounds with 1.3 seconds remaining, and it will give the Wolves a chance to get an inbounds play and maybe a chance at a heave and see if they can get something at half court. Turning, big throw from Hannah Hopkins, but it is short. Good period for the Wolves. They only trail by 3, 14-11 here on Woo TV. Second quarter coming up after this. Welcome back to the beginning of the second quarter. It will be the Wolves trailing 14-11 to the Yellow Jackets, number 14 team in the country. Special recognition to the game of basketball tonight. As a dyed-in-the-wool Portland Trail Blazers fan, it's very difficult to ever talk about the Los Angeles Lakers, but a special night down at Crypto, whatever arena it is, it will be a commemorative ceremony for Kobe Bryant. They'll be wearing the Mamba-style uniforms. They are dedicating 3 new statues outside the facility. One wearing the number 8, one wearing the number 24, and a special 3rd statue with he and his daughter Gigi, who unfortunately passed away a few years back. All honor goes to them as the Wolves try to get back on track. They've rebounded the ball so well in that first quarter. Petrojetti, step back 3, misses it. Noyes has been making all the noise down low. Second effort from the Wolves, draw back within 1. Noyes had 14 points and 6 rebounds, now causing a steal. Keeps it in bounds, unfortunately gets back to Nelson. Nelson goes underneath, and she'll score the bucket on the loose ball. Like I was saying, Noyes 14 points, 6 rebounds, a team high in their initial meeting this season. Hopkins now will go into the front court. GC picks her up. Petrojetti, tough handle, gets it out into the corner. Thought about the shot, but the Wolves turn it over again, and they kind of started this quarter again like they started that first quarter, giving the ball away too easily. And coming over the top, Wolves steal the ball back, and this has really become a defensive struggle right now. Hannah Hopkins, she'll come now in, running the point. Picked up by Shayla Montague. Callie McClave and Trinity Youngblood will come in on the next dead ball. Noyes again, really working through her offensive skills right now. Harmon kicks it out, Petrojetti corner 3, off again. Offensive rebound, second chance for the Wolves. Harmon has it, looking over. Greta Baker open, but it'll be a turnaround from Harmon, who hits the bucket. Great little shot in the middle of the key, and the Wolves again within 1. Second to last in the conference. Don't tell that to the Wolves right now, the way that they're playing. They have executed well on offense. The only thing they need to clean up right now are the turnovers. Montague with the ball, step back 3. And that was pretty. Harmon even said, what else can I do? In position, and now Yellow Jackets up by 4, their largest lead in the game, just over 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. When the Wolves take the time and they pass the ball well, they're getting good shots. Noyes, backdoor cut, finds Baker. She's in trouble, kicks it out. Petrojetti, no, make that green, misses it. Rebound goes to Cola Badbear. Important time is Cola now comes into the front court, gives it over to GC on the far side, and picked up by Hopkins. Harmon now on Montague, who hit that last 3. Nelson again dribbles it out. GC open 3, and they've hit back-to-back to make it a 7-point game. Shooting has not been all of that good, but half of the shots taken by the Yellow Jackets have come from beyond the arc, now 3 of 8. A semi-difference in the outcome of this game early on in the second quarter. Harmon looking for the backdoor cut, will go over to the far side to Greta Green. She misses everything, and coming out is Nelson with the air ball. And Montana State trying to build on a quick start here to the second quarter. Petrojetti will pick up Nelson. They'll go out to Montague. Down low, Cola Badbear goes up, and a great double team coming over from Hopkins, stealing it away. Looks over at Coach Petros and trying to get into transition and try to move this offense around again. Trying to make this game deliberate and fundamental for the Yellow Jackets on the defensive side of the ball. Noyes does come out to the high post. She'll have it. And Badbear out there, flashing out long arms and range. Right-hand side going up and cannot hit it. Foul going to be called on the Wolves on the loose ball as Badbear came up with another rebound. Greta Baker will come out. She was assessed the foul on that play. Youngblood and McClave back in. Petrojetti, Harmon, and Noyes starting lineup for Coach Petros in her first season. Trying to get that record even back up at 11-11. Feels a lot like last year. Nelson down low, kicks back out. Open shooter is Boyce, misses it. And Callie McClave is going to box out as Nelson tried to throw the ball off her, but to no avail. Callie McClave back in the game. It was an inspiring second quarter that we got to see here a couple weeks ago. She scored all 20 points for the Wolves in that quarter. going on to score 26 in a loss, and then just a week and a half ago scoring 31 points, her all-time career high. Youngblood had Noyes down low, not there. She'll take it on her own. Nelson there cuts her off. They'll kick it back out. Noyes, a rhythm jumper, misses it, and the shooting right now is 6 of 23. Something's got to change. Going to have to get something maybe back in the key. But they have missed a ton of shots early on in this game, trailing by 7. Montague gets the pick from Boyce. She'll come across. GC was on the backside. Thought about the three. McClave will pick her up on the dribble drive, going up. Somehow she got her own rebound. Goes up strong, misses it again. Badberry is boxed out, and the Wolves come out of it. And they really are making an effort on the defensive side of the ball to get possession as McClave goes up, and she is blocked and hits the deck. Wolves again trying to make something happen. We'll take an official timeout. We'll take a break here on Woo TV. It's Yellow Jackets on top, 22-15 over the Wolves.
Let me know.
We are back to the new PE building, 22-15. Yellow Jackets outscoring the Wolves 8-4 here to start the second quarter. Coming in, Harmon here on the nice little turnaround. And that was a big bucket. Haven't seen many since then. Now we need to kind of keep up with what they're doing on the rebounding side of the ball. Just really nicely done right now. 18-13 edge over the Yellow Jackets, who have a decided size advantage. Youngblood trying to get it in, holding it long, needs to get it in, goes back to Callie McClave. Youngblood now baseline jumper, nice form, hits the bucket, long two-pointer. Drawing the Wolves back within 5 points. Zahn already has 3-pointers in this game, so does GC. They'll go down low and they kick it back, two-man game. Beautiful rhythm there from the starting point guard, but she'll miss the three-pointer long. Callie McClave now into the front court, gets to the Youngblood after making that jumper. Noyes down low, Harmon to come back in. Now one-on-one, Noyes fakes, goes up and under, has to get rid of it. Conahoe in, little floater, making for the kind bounce, and the freshman gets it. And the Wolves now back within 3 after trailing by 7. Back-to-back possessions, back-to-back good possessions for the Wolves, scoring on both. Double team down low. Boyce in trouble. They'll kick it to the corner. GC, nice head fake, goes in strong. Foul going to be called, and the starting point guard for the number 14 team in the country heading to the line for a pair. Bundle of energy out there for sure. Conahoe going to be whistled for the first foul. Aspen GC on the season, 60% free throw shooter. Find that surprising for as good as the rotation is on her shot. She misses the first. Football crowd into it again. She'll split the pair. Neither team shooting well at all. Combined basically low 30% for both teams. 4-point game. Again, Yellow Jackets, nice backdoor cut found by Noyes, and it'll be Youngblood with the easy bucket and the assist going to Jody Noyes. Love the high court action anytime that they see a post player here with the Wolves. They're always looking for that cut, kind of the Princeton offense. Beautiful play. Now on the baseline, Youngblood causes another turnover. Callie McClave now with a chance to tie or take the lead, depending on what happens. Harmon shoots the three, and the bank is open, and the crowd is excited, and the Wolves enjoying their first lead. 16-plus minutes into the game, and you see Coach Kevin Wooden off the bench. He knows that right now the Wolves have his team's attention. Aspen GC, a pair down low, good form, but nothing there. And now a chance to build on that lead as Andreas misses the shot. 8 of 23. Montana State Billings struggling. Not much better for the Wolves at 10 of 28. Youngblood already has an easy bucket from the Noise assist. Conahoe in the game goes down low. GC forces the turnover. Easy for Williams to get it. Zahn has it, was looking cross court. Dribble drive on Conahoe. Crosses her up, steps back, in and out. Noise with another rebound. Youngblood now very deliberate. Noise has 6 rebounds and leading everyone in the game. Already tying her total. Callie McClave now. Step back, easy shot in rhythm. And the Wolves are up by 3. Zahn will come into the front court. Danielle Zahn will get it into Boyce. Noise picks her up and under. Beautiful move. 30 on 30 right there. And this game does sport some interesting statistical matchups right now. Callie McClave and Bad Bear. Callie McClave, the 4th leading scorer, and Bad Bear, the 5th leading scorer. We also have Petrojetti at 18th and Boyce at the 9th best scoring in the conference. Callie McClave looking for 2 in a row. Hits the side of the backboard. Now in transition, Zahn has it. Conahoe stops the dribble. They'll give a drop pass to Aspen GC. Step back 3, misses it. Chloe Williams comes up with a big rebound. Zahn steps in rhythm, misses the shot, and no rebounding on this. Little bit tired right now as we head towards the 1-minute mark. And the Wolves on top by 1, as many as 3, trailing by 7 in this second quarter. Youngblood there, 6 on the shot clock. Callie McClave steps in, easy steal. She'll come to the middle of the court. She picks up her dribble. She'll get it to Youngblood. Youngblood now looking to the corner. Conahoe to her right. Noise down low. Has the mismatch. The double team is there, but no recognition, unfortunately, from Trinity Youngblood. 13 seconds on the clock. Should get 2 possessions out of this last minute. Great first half right now for the Wolves. Youngblood could kick it out. She will. Over to Noise. Baseline 2. 1 goes up, misses it. Youngblood tried to swipe it away, and she'll be whistled for the foul on the extra effort. Have to commend Youngblood for going in there and giving it a try. Petrojetti will come back in. Coach Gibbons is about ready to empty his bench. Cola Bad Bear will come back in. Montague back into the game. And Courtney Nelson. Youngblood whistled for her first foul. Both teams, actually, if this is true, that is bizarre. Montana State yet to commit a team foul. Interesting, just haven't put them on the board, but they've committed a few. Nelson goes into Shayla Montague, picked up by Callie McClave. Get about a 3-second, maybe 4-second difference. Youngblood had to come out after that play, being assisted on the sideline. GC picked up. Oh, lost assignment and getting behind everybody. Boyce picks up the bucket and puts the Yellow Jackets up by 1. Last possession will go to the Wolves and have a chance to go to the half with a lead. Callie McClave in rhythm, goes up with the left hand. She'll score as it goes to triple zeros, and the Wolves will march into halftime up by 1, 28-27. We'll be back for the second half here on Woo TV. Everybody, what's going on here? Hold on a second, everybody. We got technical difficulties. Uh-oh. That's no good. Yeah, we can't come back. Ah! Well, all right. They say they can hear me. It's a big turnover for the Wolves by Callie McClave, but it will be, best I can tell. I don't know how you guys can hear me. That's amazing. Maybe I'm just that loud. Trinity Youngblood, unfortunately, will be whistled for her third personal foul. Football team trampsing in with a lot of Domino's pizza. Why Clayton and I didn't get any is beyond me. Aren't you hungry? And now we can talk about being old. They don't even know who the Noid is, up and under from Cola Bad Bear, but having technical difficulties. We'll work our way through it. I'll just talk like I know what I'm doing. Long rebound, Callie McClave boxed out, and I don't think she's going to be whistled for the foul, but I think Nelson actually is going to get the benefit of the whistle, and it will be Callie McClave with her foul. Callie McClave will pick up her first. Trinity Youngblood has to come out. Kaya Conaho, the only Wolves player with a plus on the plus-minus side, +6 while she was in the game. Nelson has the ball. How many times have the Yellow Jackets been behind at halftime? It might only be one, but it has to be tough for a team that has won 19 of 23, and their shooting has been a big issue. They are living and dying beyond the three-point line. Wolves gave up 5 fast break points in the first quarter, only gave up a big old bagel in the second quarter, and actually went into halftime with the lead. Noise goes down low on Bear, goes up, and she just takes it away, ripping it away. Petrojetti cut off by Boyce. Noise has it, going to get a whistle late. Turnover on the Wolves. Well, here's the good news. Nothing's flashing like Christmas lights on the board, but apparently they can hear me. But now Deb Rizell, our resilient leader and director of Woo TV, is making all of the help that I could possibly need right now. They say they can hear me, but nothing's lighting up. And I didn't move anything. I went back down and I checked all the plugins. Corner three from Harmon. She buries it, and the Wolves now enjoying a 4-point lead. Deborah Zell, resilient, coming back from her own injury. But look at her now. She's adjusting all the cables, and look what's going to happen. I cannot hear anything. Sorry, Deb. I can hear it, but it sounds, nothing, no feedback. Bear goes up. Bad Bear will be fouled. We're good here as well. We got batteries. Gonna get turned off. Did somebody knock it? Hannah Hopkins will come back into the game. Coach Gibbons giving an earful to the referees as noise will come out. What production they have gotten down low, and it's a Bear down there, what she's got to do offensively and defensively. Cola Bad Bear hits her first free throw, leading scorer, 5th overall in the conference, just behind Callie McClave at nearly 17 a game. 3-year starter, like we said. Ooh, that did do something. Whatever you did there, that's the magic chord. We now know the magic chord. Deborah Zell, Rowan Vasson, Alexis, Lourdes, Liv, if it's you, everybody doing a great job. Now we're back and I can hear myself. Yellow Jackets come up with a turnover, trying to give it right back, but a big transition pass out to GC. She'll go far court over to Nelson. She puts it on the deck. Dribble drive on McClave, goes up strong, and we've got a tie ball game. That sounds more normal. I don't really hear the ringing in my ears that I'd like to. You like the sound of your own voice? No, it's just what I get paid to do right now. Zone defense being played by Montana State. Actually make that one-on-one. They're trying to figure out what the Wolves are doing so effectively. Well, they're starting to get good shots like that. McClave open, she misses it. Conahoe ends up stepping on the in-line, and it'll give the ball back to Montana State. I mean, you don't really want to talk about what happened a month ago. This got out of hand pretty quickly. It was an 86-59 loss. Dawkins not even playing. She was the leading scorer, 15. Here comes a little pressure from Petrojetti and Conahoe. Get it down to GC. GC gets it over. Boys down low, and they'll find it on the adjustment that they made at halftime. They are making an effort to get the ball down. Hannah Hopkins just shrugs away the defender in Nelson. Harmon has it, and they'll let Hopkins run the point. We're up by 4, 6-0 run from the number 14 team in the country and top of the GNAC conference. Petrojetti has not scored this evening. Looking to get her offensive rhythm right now. Callie McClave down low to Harmon. And I don't know what you might have seen when you looked at the stats at halftime, but one of the things we saw was that Allie Harmon was 2 of 3, make that 3 of 4, and we've got another tie ball game. Our second tie, 4 lead changes. There goes that Bad Bear named Cola, number 10, down low, and she is starting to rack up fouls on the defense, and the Wolves are going to put the senior back at the line again. Great name from the Crow Indian tribe in Montana. See, I'm not the only one that doesn't like officiating. Gibbons is giving him an earful. Back-to-back free throws from number 10. Puts Montana State back on top. Hopkins has it back to Harmon, who had that easy shot just a moment ago. Conahoe, little dribble drive, shimmy, shake, and bake, and number 3 ties up the basketball game again. Cola Bad Bear, 9 points, leading scorer for this team. Callie McClave with 10, not to be surprised. Tough call there on the reach-in from the best plus-minus rating in the game. I love this football team right now. They just had national letter signing of intent yesterday. Montague comes out. We will see Williams come in. Hopkins with big minutes. Great composure from Hannah Hopkins. We've had a lot of action earlier in the season. Andreas checking in. Cola Bad Bear, thank goodness, is going to the bench. Cola Bad Bear only had, I believe, 3 points at halftime and now has 9, 4.5 minutes in, as Aspen GC will hit the first free throw. Pair of free throws. 2-point game. Again, back and forth. Zahn comes in. GC comes out. Zahn got about 9 minutes of action. Hit 1 of 2 from beyond the arc for 3 points. Callie McClave begging Conahoe to come back out. She's picked up by Zahn. Petrojetti gets a screen on the right side. Petrojetti will go back out to Noyes. Noyes been so instrumental on both sides of the ball. Now going down low with Boyce. She's going to set the screen. Gives a nice little move, goes down low, composes herself, goes off of the backboard. Easy bucket, and we are tied. Back and forth we go here in the new PE building. Building coming alive. Nelson down low. She goes up strong. Haymaker after haymaker, and I like good old-fashioned fast basketball, and it's being played in the half court. Noyes able to roll away from Conahoe on the previous possession for the bucket. Flashing out Petrojetti. She doesn't get there. Now Callie McClave, clear lane. She'll go out. Looks at Conahoe. Now she stops. Goes up again. Doesn't get fouled. Wanted something down low on the push. 2-point lead for Montana State Billings. Cross-court pass open. Shooter is there. And burying it is Andreas in rhythm. 5 points now for number 33. 5-point lead. McClave goes in with 10 points, and she is fouled. Chloe Williams will be whistled. Callie McClave will go to the free throw line. Timeout being called at the 4:08 mark. Montana State Billings on top of Western Oregon, 42-37 here on Woo TV. Well, she walked away again, and here's the funny thing. Probably going to do this again. It looks like I might have to do exactly what she told me to do, and I am going to do it. So, technical difficulties. Now I'm learning how to solve them on the fly. Thank you, Deb Brazell, for that quick tutorial. 42-37, 4:08 remaining in the third quarter. Callie McClave trying to draw the Wolves back down within 3. 5 lead changes and 5 ties. Wolves have actually led this game for 6 minutes. Callie McClave actually with her 9th point, and actually it's Harmon with the leading scorer. Missing is McClave. Conahoe tried to tip it back out, but Aspen GC starting point guard back in, and then they'll bring in Danielle Zahn. 2 guards who can really control the environment here in the half court. Noyes will come over the top, and again, the whistles were few and far between here in that first half, but again, a little bit more competitive and physical play here in the second half. Now, Youngblood coming in at, I think, a very interesting moment in the game. Harmon needs a break. Harmon had a great start to this third quarter. Unfortunately, we didn't get to the replays. I want to thank everybody back at the studio for getting those ready for us. Just didn't work out, in our favor to get it going as Bad Bear hits another one. Bad Bear now in double digits, joining Harmon as the only 2 players in the game to do such. 6-point lead. Largest lead in the game, 7 points for Montana State Billings. Petrojetti cut off, kicks it back out. McClave will be picked up by Aspen GC. Great one-on-one battle. She'll stop. Tried to use the backboard, but Bad Bear will pick up the rebound. Second rebound in the game. She shoots the three, she misses it, but Andreas comes up with it. Zahn thought about it, cut off by Kaya Conahoe. One-on-one now, going down low, looking for Bad Bear. She's moving Noyes side to side. Montague has it, kicks it into the corner, dribble drive, and going in is GC. And she is really influencing this second half herself. 10 points in the game. Harmon's break will be short, 8-point lead. Now Montana State's largest lead. Youngblood now top of the circle. She fakes, goes up and under, but she can't go anywhere. McClave's gonna shoot the three, steps back and buries it. Callie McClave will hit the shot, giving her 12 points. Top honor in the game. Boyce will come back in. Harmon is set to come back in. Montague steps back, misses it. Bad Bear can't get it, loose ball, and a foul gonna be called, and it is gonna go in the Wolves' favor. Nelson will come back in. Williams will come back in. Bad Bear out, Montague out, and Andreas to the bench. Tiani Boyce head to the bench. Huge game in game one in this easy victory for the number 14 team, but they are struggling on the road tonight. Still up by 5, but the Wolves have been pesky. Now kicking it over to Petrojetti. She steps back, back-to-back three opportunity for the Wolves, but Danielle Zahn with the defensive rebound looking up. So stop short of the logo. They're going to go down low to Boyce. Going on Noyes. She hooks her, goes up strong, misses it. And Harmon playing a great overall court game, scoring a lot on the offensive side, coming up with the loose ball. Youngblood now in the front court. Dribble drive, kicks it out to Noyes. Reset, they'll back it up and start over. They can give it over now to Youngblood as they'll send Kaya Conahoe in motion. Chloe Williams picks up the point guard, one-on-one, right side, stop. Steps back, hits it almost off the backboard, but the rebound controlled by Montana State. Still up by 5, under a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Great move from Nelson underneath, and she'll get the spinning bucket. Overplayed by Conahoe, and she's able to get downhill into the basket easily. Looking for a screen, Harmon gets it on the switch. Noyes does set a great screen, but they'll start over again with 15 on the shot clock. Chloe Williams and Youngblood, one-on-one. Now Petrojetti still trying to get on the board, looking for an opening. Not there, Noyes has it. 5 on the shot clock. Now something's got to be broken in this play, but there goes Conahoe. She goes up, and I don't know how there isn't a reach-in on that play. 7-point lead. Nelson looking to make it the largest lead as the drop pass goes to Williams. It's in and out, and Noyes picks up another rebound. Noyes now 7 rebounds, leading everybody in the game. 12.5 to 13-second shot clock to game clock difference. Need a good possession from the Wolves that comes out with points. Noyes down low, goes up strong, and it will be Deani Boyce whistled for the foul.
Yellow jacket foul, number 30, Deani Boyce. Just her first personal foul.
Deani Boyce, first foul in the game. Noyes hits the bucket for the free throw. Noyes now with 7 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Playing with 3 fouls, so it's got to be careful time for her. Shot clock goes off. Montana State trailing by 1 at the half has outscored the Wolves by 7. Actually make that, outscored them by 6, leading 48-43. Danielle Zahn will get the ball from Aspen GC. Longest winning streak for this Yellow Jackets team on the season has been 7 games, and they are in the midst of, again, a great overall series lead against these Wolves, but they find themselves in a very difficult situation. There's Cola Bad Bear. She'll kick it out. Nelson, baseline. She shoots it too far. Harmon with another big defensive rebound. Physical play from Montana State. They trap. They get it out to Conahoe. She can get it up. She heaves it. It's up in the air, and she'll miss everything. But it'll be the Wolves with a chance to steal a big conference victory, trailing 48-43 here at the end of the third quarter on Woo TV.
Just let me know.
Coming back early in this timeout as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Rowan Basson, our director, has informed me that we are going to come back to some wonderful highlights. Thank you for the updated statistics in the game. It's such a pleasure to have everybody on the behalf of the athletic department working in concert. And right now you see Allie Harmon getting the easy bucket down low. And she's one of two players on this Western Oregon team in double digits right behind Callie McClave. Callie McClave, again, fourth leading scorer in the conference, about 5 points underneath her average, and she's got damage to do, 5 of 9 shooting for the senior guard. And when said earlier in the evening, bad news, her sister, a year younger, who will be a senior next year, Anna McClave, will miss the rest of the season. Callie McClave, great overall floor game, 12 points, 4 assists, 4 steals, and 3 rebounds. Active body number 2-ish. She'll be picked up by Aspen Giese. Big possession here for the Wolves. Nelson on the switch. She'll fall, and it's a flop, and she can't touch the ball. And again, they're going to call, I think, a traveling here. I think a makeup call is going to come here. Again, I don't know exactly what's happening, but we'll get everything figured out. Opening possession here for Montana State. Again, this is a team that doesn't lose. Callie McClave, her 5th steal. One-on-one now with Danielle Zahn. She's got to go up strong with the left hand. She's hit, and there's no call. Danielle Zahn reaches in on Callie McClave on that one-on-one battle, and it's a back pass. Rebound needs to come right now from Conahoe, and she gets it. She'll go into transition. And this is an emotional moment in the game right now, as we'll see Hannah Hopkins come back into the game. Youngblood got hit at the end of the first half, has come back strong in the second half, has 3 fouls, along with Jody Noyes, who's sitting on the bench getting some rest. Harmon trying to get the scoring lead back. She'll miss it. Conahoe comes in. She tips it. It goes back, and it is GC coming out with the ball. Danielle Zahn, pesky on the defense right now, and now running the point for the top of the GNAC conference at 19-4, 10-1 overall. Their only loss on the road in conference play in Bellingham. Zahn goes in, misses an easy shot. Now Youngblood hit from behind, and again, no call. It's a tough moment. I know I get tough about this. I just want the consistency. I keep saying that. Petro Jetty looks like she's running on all sorts of fumes. Youngblood gets it out to Harmon. Step back 3. She buries it. Harmon now 5 of 6 and 13 points, leading scorer in the game. 2-point game, and the Wolves don't look like they want to go anywhere. 8 minutes to go, down to Cola Bad Bear. Youngblood does the best she can with the mismatch, but that Bad Bear with great footwork goes down there, left-handed, easy bucket. 13 points, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. She's doing damage everywhere. 4-point game, Wolves again. Matching kind of run for run. Youngblood goes in, she'll go up strong. Again, there's contact down low, but not a call. Nelson running the point, picked up by Petro Jetty. Boyce has it, down low, great reaction from Youngblood. Wolves cannot capitalize on the loose ball. Nelson spins, goes up with the left hand. She falls to the floor. Now I can say the referees are definitely letting them play a more physical brand of basketball. Want to decide this on the court, and maybe that's exactly what will happen. Going to need big shooting performances out of the Wolves right now. McClave has it. Double team comes out by Bad Bear. Nobody sees a hit hand there. She'll go up and under, misses everything. Conahoe gets it. She's not fouled, and no whistle being blown. And a technical foul going to be called on Coach Petros, and I say well-deserved, and there's a reason why people are turning against this. It's very clear right now that Montana State's having an off night by their standards. Their record shows it and the way that they are playing. The Wolves have been the aggressor all night. They'll send Deani Boyce to the free throw line, and I think this is a real wake-up call as Noyes and Hopkins will come back in. I think Coach Petros wants to send the message right now that we are going to fight tooth and nail to see if we can get a big victory here. Second free throw is up and it is good. Second time we've seen an 8-point lead. Montana State has not been able to do anything more than that. Great loose ball and hustle coming from the freshman point guard, Kaya Conaho. And again, I love Petrojetti's game. She'll give you everything she has, even though she has not been able to get into that scoring column. Aspen GC right now will be picked up by Callie McClave. Callie McClave has been a real problem on defense, causing 5 steals. Now switching defense from the Wolves. Callie McClave steps in, and just unfortunately, Nelson will fall, and the whistle will go against the Wolves. I can tell you right now, we got an angry crowd, and again, I always say justifiably so. I know I get paid by the university, but right now, Wolves are going to have to keep their composure. Down 8, they have never trailed by more in this game. Hannah Hopkins getting big minutes here in the fourth quarter. Building comes alive. Cola Badbear gets it, turns, and she will get the kind bounce. That Division I pedigree is coming up big in the second half. They have worked the offense exclusively through the senior and transfer number 10. 56-46, can the Wolves stay contact? Harmon hit the big 3 a moment ago. Youngblood has it. Pick comes from McClave. They'll kick it out to Noyes. Noyes doesn't look for a shot. Hopkins has it. 10 on the shot clock. She'll go in. Picked up by Montague. They'll kick it back out. Callie McClave step back in rhythm, and she hits it. Callie McClave brings it down to a 7-point game. Wolves need stops. Crowd very enthusiastic here for the past 2 weeks of basketball, and we've got doubleheader action coming up on Saturday. Hopkins will pick up Nelson. They're trying to go down low to Boyce. Got to be careful down low if you're Youngblood with the 3 fouls. DC gets it out to Boyce. They'll go to Nelson. They're at 10. Looking to go to Bad Bear, but Nelson takes it on her own. Hopkins, great defense, moving her feet in and out, and Hopkins will come up with the rebound. Well-deserved. Kick it out to Youngblood going into the front court. Under 5.5 minutes. Boyce tries to pick up in the corner. Callie McClave for another 3. It's in, it's out, and it's Boyce with the rebound. Nelson will have the ball. Courtney Nelson has it. We'll have a timeout called by Montana State. I say we keep it here. If you've got any highlights back there in the booth, let us know. If not, let's just talk about it. I mean, this has turned into a game, I think, that when you travel all the way down from Montana, and you just kind of think, hey, we're going to come in here, waltz in, and we're going to get an easy victory. We're already 10-1 in the conference and drilled you by a month ago by nearly 30. You see right now, Hannah Hopkins going down low, faking, and the ankle breaker comes out, gets her own rebound, and she's able to get the bucket. And then again, Allie Harmon, what a great game. Turnaround jumper, easy. And then in transition, we'll get an opportunity here to see the Wolves defense come up big, moving the ball. 1 of 5 steals for Callie McClave. Will get it over to Harmon, and she'll hit that 3 that was huge in the third quarter off of the bank. Actually, that was in the second quarter. Got to get my sides going here, left to right, right to left. 5:12 remaining, 23 seconds on the shot clock, and Montana State Billings, they do call the timeout. Just got to their largest lead of 10 in the game. Again, the Wolves have enjoyed brief moments of a little bit over 6 minutes of it where they were on top in this game by as many, I believe, as 4. Kind of the tail of the first and the fourth quarter right now. These fast break points kind of came in bunches for Montana State. They got 5 in the first quarter. Now they've got 5 in the fourth quarter. None in the second or third. Great defense in transition. Now a turnover forced by the Wolves. Youngblood has it, down 7. Comes into the middle of the key. Nelson stops her. They kick it back out. Harmon has it. Leading scorer for the Wolves. Callie McClave actually has her by 2. 13 points for Allie Harmon in that big bank 3. Noyes now trying to run the offense over to Hopkins. 10 on the shot clock. Go down low. Noyes takes on Cola Badbear. Goes up and under. uses her body strength to go up, use the bank. Shots too long and the defensive rebound. And Coach Petras, I believe, just received her second technical foul and has been ejected from the ballgame. Were both of the technicals called on her? Does that not mean ejection? I guess not. They have not escorted her. I mean, she's none too happy. Boyce will hit 1 of 2, make it a 8-point game again. Hannah Hopkins will go to the bench. Kaya Conahoe comes in. Kaya Conahoe is going to be a big part of the rest of this season and hopefully sticks around. A really energetic player, soft touch, and really gets around well. We're going to have a media timeout. We'll take a break. When we come back, it will be the Wolves trailing by 8 here on Woo TV. Well, I got to give credit to the this iteration of the beginning of 2024. The 2024 men's football team has showed up to the last 3 contests, whether it be men or women, and just had a great time getting this crowd really enthusiastic and jacked up about the last 4.5 minutes. And the Wolves have every right to hold their head high regardless of outcome. Nelson kicks it back out to Boyce, who had 1 of 2 on the second technical foul called on first season coach Petras. GC 3 misses. Noyes gets it. Get it over to McClave. McClave now into the middle of the court looking for an outlet. Youngblood on her left. Noyes goes down into the post. They'll restart with Trinity Youngblood. Noyes gives the pick on the left. Now a little shimmy shake going underneath, and she misses it. Just too much energy, and she has got some giddy up in her step, but you've got to compose yourself down low, and you've got to make those shots. And if you're going to pull off an upset, those are the ones that are going to hurt if you don't get it. And right now, you can see the coaching right now is they're not going to play to lose, but they are going to use every bit of that time that they have. Nelson into the corner to Boyce. Stepping in was Conahoe. Now Nelson goes up strong. She misses it. Ball is loose. Callie McClave comes up with it. Harmon's on her left. Now McClave push from behind. She'll go in on Boyce. Shot goes up, and a foul called on the Yellow Jackets. It'll be a side out, and best I can tell, that's the first team foul in the second half. Again, not a lot of fouls called, but really right now, big 3 from Youngblood, in and out. Boyce will come up with a big rebound. Wolves cannot have many more empty trips down the court. Petrojetti will come back in soon. Nelson has it. Petrojetti. Cola Badbear is every bit of the player that she was advertised to be. 15 points, 4 of 9 from the floor. Noyes, nice baseline jumper, gets the shot to go in. Noyes now working on a double-double, 10 points and 8 rebounds, 8-point game. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in regulation. Turnovers have been there hasn't been many. Montana State only 7 all game, 11 for the Wolves. And right now, Montana State being held under their average scoring by a significant margin. Montague shoots it, misses it. Loose ball ends up in Youngblood's hand. Now, Wolves coming down court, trying to force the action. Looking right, goes left, goes up. Shots up, and it's in! Youngblood redeems herself after missing the easy layup a couple possessions back. And Trinity Youngblood will go to the free throw line and try to draw the Wolves within 5. Courtney Nelson whistled for her first foul, second team foul, and Youngblood goes to the line. Youngblood looking for her 9th point. 2 of 2 from the line already. Long with the shot. Allie Harmon tries to go in. Noyes slips. It's wet right here. They're letting her know. Noyes gets up. She's okay, but now 4 on 5. Kick it over to Montague. They'll go down low. Boyce on the baseline. Responds and takes advantage of the opportunity. Youngblood will come into the front court. Timeout going to be called by the Wolves. 1:55. We'll take a quick timeout here. The remainder of the fourth quarter coming up on Woo TV. Well, we did our best we could with our crack staff to come up with an answer, but we didn't come up with it. We know that Coach Petros was assessed 2 technical fouls in the third quarter. She's still on the sideline, and her team right now really fighting for everything it's got. 3-7 in conference play. Trying to get something going right now. Late in this game, under 2 minutes, Callie McClave. Nice pick from Noyes. Boyce comes out on the switch. She'll go up with the right hand. She'll be fouled, and Callie McClave does what veteran and your upperclassmen do in games like this. She goes and says, hey, I'm going to try to get to the free throw line, stop the clock, take advantage of some easy time as Cola Bad Bear comes back into the game, and Chloe Williams will head to the bench. McClave will hit 16 points. 17 points is what she averages, so she's right on cue. Now the Wolves are going to show full court pressure with Petrojetti on Nelson. McClave wants to set that trap. Now Youngblood's there. They've got him spread out. Good ball movement from Montana State, but they'll be able to go into their set up by 6. Again, a stop here and a potential three-pointer. You can get down to a 1-possession game with a minute to go. Bad Bear was looking to go down into the middle. She'll shoot. It's Montague that takes it. Nelson comes up with a huge rebound on the ground. That's a walk! I'll keep it right here, and I'll be nice. You're not allowed to get up and do that. Timeout granted to Montana State. I have it on some authority that there was a lot of issue with some things a week and a half ago, and the Wolves certainly took notice. And I know that tonight, and on that night that I speak of a couple weeks ago, is that there is an official here from the GNAC conference. And again, all you're looking for is competitive balance. And again, I'm not going to say anything that it's controlling the outcome of the game. It's, hey, 50-50 ball, and the close calls, are extremely, important in games like this, especially when you're trying to upset a team, that you lose to 3 out of 4 times. And you haven't beat in this building now for 2 years, and you had them, thinking a little bit differently, up 4 in the second half. Montague will have the ball 18 on the shot clock. The Yellow Jackets trying to do something with that 6-point lead. GC now in trouble, throws it back in. Youngblood has it. It's 2-on-2. She'll take on Boyce. Kicks it out to McClave in transition for three. Buries it! Now it's a one-possession game. And this is the best thing that you can possibly do to a team that is supposed to come into your building and win. You need to make them think that they could possibly lose the game. And they have got to be saying to themselves, I never saw this coming. 16 on the shot clock after the huge steal from Youngblood, and McClave goes up, but they answer with Cola Bad Bear. I met her before the game. She's sure nice, but her game is mean. Petrojetti dribble drive. She'll go in, and I think we'll get ourselves a charge. Nelson will get whistled for the foul. Again, I made this the absolute way that the Wolves were going to be competitive in this ball game, was to force Montana State to have to move their feet. They're saying step in. She was moving. It's all it really is. Side out now. Harmon's got to check it in. Gets it in. Got to get it in now. Gets to McClave. Step back. Another three. Oh, it's in and out. Bad Bear gets the rebound. It's a 5-point game. Foul needs to come. Nelson hobbling. But they'll have Harmon come out. Foul going to be immediate. Allie Harmon, really a competitive battle tonight on both sides of the ball. Chloe Williams will come in. They'll send Bad Bear to the bench. I don't know why you do that. She's 6 of 6 from the free throw line. But I can't question a coach with 300-plus victories and the playoffs, 13 of the last 17. Now they have to foul again. So these are the tough things, again, when you're in late game situations. You have to know possession, you have to know the time, and you need to know the score. 2 fouls had to be given by the Wolves to get Boyce to the free throw line, trying to extend the lead. Kind bounce off the front rim will roll in, and Montana State up by 6. 28.4 seconds left. Second is good, 7-point game, another timeout. We'll keep it here, of course. Wolves went into halftime on that late shot that ended the half, went up 28-27. And again, give credit to Western Oregon's game plan for a team that averages nearly 80 points a game and outscores their opponents, by an average of 15. I think actually 73. They've kept them 8 points underneath it. It's just one of those things where the Wolves have really taken advantage of the streaks of poor shooting from the favorite coming into this building. It's going to be interesting to see how these last 28 pour come undone here. I am of the belief the quickest score you can get is the best score, if that's a three-pointer or if it's a bucket down low. Youngblood is going to check the ball in. Callie has it. Left side, down low to Noyes. She'll go up strong. Could have been hit by GC, but a timeout going to be called by Montana State Billings. We'll keep it all right here. Coming up on Saturday, actually, wrong date. Well, it's Saturday. Let's get the right date, though. We got to get this all figured out. Coming up, February 10th at 2 p.m. here live in the PE building, it will be Seattle Pacific University traveling here to take on the Lady Wolves. After the game on Saturday, hard to believe, February 22nd and 24th, it'll be Alaska Fairbanks and then Alaska Anchorage coming in for our final 2 home tilts of the season. Wolves trailing by 5. Yellow Jackets have called a timeout after the quick score from Noyes. Noyes, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Played hard minutes without picking up the 4th foul. Got that 3rd foul early on in the 3rd quarter. Starting lineup for Coach Petros is on the court right now. How badly would you go for a turnover right now? 12 turnovers by the Yellow Jackets. They'll bring in Cola Badbear, Nelson. Boyce is in there, and checking is Montague. They get it to Bad Bear. Not a bad idea to have the free throw shooter that hasn't missed there. Valuable time comes off the clock, roughly about 3 seconds, and it will send Noyes. It'll be her 4th foul, insignificant at this point. 20.1 seconds as Nelson will check in. It looks like after Bear takes the free throws. She misses the first one. Now you got to box out again. Same strategy. Any bucket's a good bucket here. After this 20.1 seconds left, she'll step into it. We'll get another timeout. We are going to play this out to its bitter end. Noyes does get that 4th foul in 29 minutes. Team leader in minutes tonight is actually Allie Harmon. And again, what a game for her. 4 rebounds to go along with her 13 points. And Callie McClave just keeps doing what she does, leading all scorers with 20 points, tied with Cola Bad Bear. And Bad Bear, 7 of 8 at the free throw line tonight. Might actually come down to be a big part of the difference in this game. Unselfishness from the Wolves tonight. On their 23 made baskets tonight, 17 assists. They have been very good getting the ball around. Youngblood with 6 assists will check the ball in. Just behind her, Callie McClave with 5 assists and 5 steals. Noyes gets it on the pitch in early, and she gets everything you might want here. It would have been nice for that to go in and get the 3-point play, but Noyes now goes to the free throw line. 1.5 seconds absorbed. Chloe Williams gets her 4th foul, and a pair of free throws now for Noyes. It's a big miss. Kind of had to have that, I think, but no, you don't know. In and out, and I think that will probably do it. Timeout going to be called by Montana State, and you can sense the kind of relief that you're seeing from the Navy and White team here. Is that their conference lead would have been in jeopardy had they dropped this contest, and barring something very, very strange, they're going to hold on. But from an execution standpoint, I would think that has got to be of great concern right now for Coach Wooden. Wooden has just really been obviously a pillar of great coaching. Like I said, this is a man that has led teams deep into postseason play, and again, where he will end up with this year's squad between Western Washington and Alaska Anchorage, all kind of vying for that top spot. Alicia Breen in her 6th season, she's out on the court right now speaking with the officials. Probably the heir apparent, a one-time player for the Yellow Jackets. Montague will check it in. Noyes again, unfortunately, not able to hit those free throws. 6-point game. Trap going to be set, and Petrojetti will get the foul. Petrojetti kind of walks away from all of it, and I think probably at this stage of the game, probably the best for her. I think that such a tough player is Bella Petrojetti, and going up against somebody I think equally in Courtney Nelson. Courtney Nelson has played huge minutes tonight. 7-point game, 16 seconds exactly left. In and out, Noyes has it. Noyes will get it now to McClave. Gets it into the front court. They got to get up something quick. And coming in and stealing it is Montague. It was a telegraph pass, and I think that will all but do it. A really fun basketball game that saw the Wolves leading by 1 at half and as many as 4 points. But Montana State Billings, their number 14 ranking and their top of conference. Jubilation now coming out as Cola Bad Bear, and the teams will go through one of my favorite parts of the game and recognize each other for a hard game played. The Wolves only able to suit up 9 players tonight, and they are led again by their super senior, Callie McClave, 20 points. She goes on to have 3 3-pointers, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals, only turning the ball over twice. Allie Harmon, a great game, 5 of 7, really convenient shooting tonight. Thank you very much to everybody from Montana State. Good luck the rest of the season to everybody. Played their guts out tonight, and I think it wasn't their best, but they come out again with the 7-point victory. It will be Jody Noyes, 12 points. That's the 3rd player in double figures, 5 of 11, and 9 big rebounds, just 1 short of a double-double. Wolves on the evening, 23 of 61, just could never get really hot shooting going. But they rebounded the ball exceptionally well throughout the game, only losing that battle by 4. Seattle Pacific will come into the building. Wolves now 3 and 8 in conference play, 10 and 12 overall. It'll be doubleheader action here on Woo TV. On behalf of our director, Rowan Vasson, and everybody involved with Woo TV, I'm Matthew Vincente Palumbo. Basketball fans, good night wherever you may be, and be safe.